last couple of videos we discussed how to trade a reversal pattern called the double top. So what we're going to do over the course of the next two videos is discuss how to trade its counterpart called the double bottom. So in this video we're going to discuss how to identify the pattern, and in the second video, as usual, we're going to discuss how to trade it. So two things that you need to bear in mind when you're trading a double bottom. One is that it needs to appear at the bottom of a downtrend, and two is that because this is a reversal pattern, you're looking to trade this pattern in the upwards direction. So that's exactly what we've got here. So to make it easier, I'm just going to show you here that we've got a very blatant downtrend happening in the market. I'm actually in the Euro USD daily chart in this instance. But what I'm just going to decrease that for now because it might get a bit in the way, and draw the formation of the double bottom that's being formed in front of us here. And that's another one there. Okay. Now, as you can see, the actual shape, if you like, of the double bottom pattern looks like a letter W, whereas the shape of the double top reversal pattern looks like an M. So obviously it's very clear in this instance that we're looking for the trend to trade upwards, as it appears at the bottom of this downtrend that we spotted earlier. So I'm just going to draw a line down here as well and zoom in a little bit, because there's just a little point I need to discuss with you. The double bottom pattern has to consist of two swings. Swing number one here and swing number two there. Now those swings have to be at a similar or the same level or same price level in order to form a legitimate double bottom pattern. So I'm just going to move these out the way for now, but just bear in mind it's W shape. You can see that swing number one, I've just placed this line right at the lowest bottom, the lowest low of the first swing. Now the actual lowest low of the second swing is actually way below this, as you can see there. Okay. However, because the second swing failed to close below the lowest low of the first swing and shot upwards, that is a legitimate, it creates an absolutely fine and legitimate double bottom pattern to trade. Okay, so just because it's a little bit lower, it doesn't mean that you can't trade it. In fact, you might find that more often than not you will have setups like this rather than setups where swing number two is at a similar level or the same level as swing number one. In some cases it can even be higher, as long as the price doesn't close below the lowest low of swing one, you have yourself a double bottom to trade. Okay, so I'm just going to move these back for now. So the swings are pretty much the first part of the double bottom pattern, of the double bottom pattern, after we find that it appears at the bottom of a downtrend. So remember, we're looking to trade this in a upwards direction. So in fact, if I just move these two away, what the double bottom has to have is also a neckline. Now the neckline is the highest point between swing number one and swing number two, and that point is just there. So if I just move these back, you can see that we have ourselves a perfect double bottom pattern. Okay, now the neckline is important more for the second video where we learn how to trade it, but just for the sake of knowing how to identify it, I want you to know those things that were mentioned. So number one, it appears at the bottom of a downtrend. Number two, it's a bottom reversal pattern, so we need to trade it in an upwards direction. Number three, it consists of two swings, number one and number two, that are at the same or similar level to each other. And number four, the pattern itself has to have a neckline which is the highest point in between swing number one and swing number two. Okay, so that's how you identify the double bottom. So click on to the next video and we'll discuss how to trade it.